have some ugly news. On average, every UK household sends 851 single-use plastic bottles to oceans and landfills every year. I'm only speaking about plastic bathroom. Yes, that's a lot of plastic. And you may wonder why. Simply because of the way products have been manufactured for decades. Let's take a look at your standard shower gel, for example. You literally buy 95% water packaged in single-use plastic packaging. I'm sure you will agree with me. This does not make sense and never did. But it's not all doom and gloom. I'm thrilled to introduce you to Ethosa, the solution to end the pointless shipping of water and ditch single-use plastic. Ethosa, a waterless, refillable personal care solution. With our product, you turn your tap water within seconds into a full bottle of body wash, simply by mixing it together with our shower powder. It's that simple. And waterless is the only way to go in the personal care industry. It's a solution that enables to solve multiple problems at a time. Reduction of CO2 emissions, no single-use plastic is needed, no harsh ingredients are required. It's a market that's already worth $8.5 billion and that's growing by 10.6% year on year. And our tailored approach gives us a real edge. The one-size-fits-all way is not for us. We design and develop products that are inclusive of all body skin types and scent preferences. A first in the waterless shower gel category. These products are to launch in March 2023, and the body wash is only the first of many products we have in our pipeline. Over the last couple of months, we've been testing the market with our product prototype, which we sell on our D2C website through a subscription model and on Amazon UK. We've also been selected to attend the first ever Amazon Sustainability Accelerator a couple of months ago in 2022. Our revolutionary concept and products have also been awarded multiple times and featured in the national press in the UK. Plus, our significant impact on the environment has already been validated and judged significant by the European body EIT Climate Kick. My co-founder and I have combined backgrounds in consumer market research, e-commerce, and logistics, and we're surrounded by a fantastic team of partners and advisors. And that's not all. We are not stopping there. Together with our manufacturing partner, we've built a robust supply chain, which is enabling us to prepare our entry not only to mass retail, but to hospitality, the industry that inspired this whole concept. Those plastic toiletries, which you can see on the screen, whether they're small or big, filled with 95% water, we will put an end to them. We're already in discussion with some hotel chains to conduct early trials, and the opportunity is gigantic. Today is the opportunity to join us, join the revolution, and make a concrete positive impact on the planet by revolutionizing the way we're doing things in the personal care industry. Thank you.
Awesome. Is that the end?
Yes.
Okay. Well, one quick question while I bring the other panelists in. What's the ask? Well, are you guys raising money? Where are you guys at stage-wise?
We are indeed raising money. We are in our seed round. We are raising £600,000 in total. To date, we've already raised £160,000, and we're still obviously actively looking for funds. We're looking to close it as early as possible. And for UK investors, which might be in the room, we also have some SEIS and EIS tax relief allowance available.
And one quick question before I hand things over. Why did you guys decide to go the D2C route? Amazon's not necessarily known as the most sustainable or environmentally friendly business out there.
That's an excellent question. Actually, we did not consider Amazon at all as a route to market when we brought our product prototype to market. But Amazon launched their first ever, as I mentioned, sustainability accelerator a couple of months ago. And this is how we got closer to all the sustainable goals that Amazon has fixed as a company and everything that they're doing, and notably within the startup space to support sustainable startups. And as part of the Accelerator, we got the chance to start selling on the Amazon Launchpad, which is the area reserved to startup. And we also got some early benefits, such as ad credits and different other things, which made it quite interesting to us to explore this route to market.
Awesome. Then I would kick things over to David with Social Wealth. You want to take it away?
Of course, thank you. Yeah, it's just first question I have is just like, what are the 3 things that you guys are looking to accomplish by end of next year or by the end of this year? Sorry, we're already in January.
Yes, so as I said, we are launching our full body wash range in March. Production is on track, so product hopefully should be there. The big goals for this year are to enter 1 mass retailer in the UK. We're actively working on our strategy with one of our advisors who is specialized in the retail space. And the one we have identified, if you're familiar at all with retailers in the UK, is Holland & Barrett, which has a very sustainable and relevant audience for us. So it will enable us to reach mass and raise awareness around our concept and our brands. We're also looking, obviously, to accelerate growth on our D2C website. As I mentioned earlier, we started selling our product prototype on a subscription basis on our site just a few months ago. And we're already seeing that it represents 25% of our sales. So we are looking to boost that and also increase loyalty. And I would say the last goal, as I mentioned, hospitality is also another route to market. And this is something we're also actively exploring with a slightly different product format. So by the end of the year, we would also be in a position, would like to be in a position where we can start piloting with the hotel chains we are in conversation with at the moment.
Thank you very much. I did just have like a small follow-up question before I hop on it to someone else.
Course.
Do you guys currently have any letters of intent with any of the businesses at the moment?
As in, sorry, I missed the end of the question.
Like letters of intent with either any of the hotels or any other sort of B2B businesses?
So not as of now. As I said, this is something that we're discussing. So we have a couple of conversations in parallel. However, it would be quite a big investment to run a pilot. So we want to make sure that we select the right partner to do that. And this is the reason why we're conducting different interviews. And once we are happy with one hotel chain on various levels, we will be looking at signing a letter of intent, but not as of now. It's still early days.
Got a quick question on the sort of defensibility of what you're doing. How unique is the powder? Is that something you've created out of unique IP, or is it something that someone else could easily pick up and do? Can you speak to that a little?
Yeah, sure. So our brand is trademarked in the UK and the European Union. When it comes to our formulas, we developed and are owning them. They are unique as of now. However, the powder itself is not protectable by a patent. So technically, other companies could go and create a powder. However, as I said, the formulas do belong to us. And as of now, we're the only brand in the UK who is offering a tailored waterless shower gel alternative. There's no other brand doing that.
That's great. Thank you.
How do you compare to Myro?
So Myro is an American brand. They do offer shower powders. However, as I mentioned during my pitch, our main differentiator is the fact that our products are tailored to skin types. Myro is following a one-size-fits-all approach. Yes, they do offer different fragrances, but they have one product for all skin type, whereas we have 3 different formulas targeting very different body skin needs, such as well-balanced, dry, sensitive. So for example, if a person is suffering from eczema and like high sensitivity, they could pick one of our formulas, which is going to be tailored to their skin type and help them with their condition. Whereas other brands such as Myro and other on the market just have one product, usually with different fragrances, but it's just one same formula.
Got a question about your manufacturing. You talked about wanting to expand, entering one mass market retailer in the UK. Do you have plans to set up manufacturing local, or is that manufacturing done offshore somewhere far away, or where is the manufacturing done? And then secondarily, would you be able to localize production all over the place?
That's a great question. So manufacturing is based in Germany, and it's helping us to fulfill the UK market, which is our first market. We are planning to enter quite shortly after that France and Germany, because I'm from France, as you guys can probably hear. My co-founder is from Germany. We have very good networks in both markets. So that's the next markets in line, and further European markets. Now, to answer your question, we also have US investors on board, and they are very keen to bring the concept to the US. And whenever we should do that, we will localize production. So we will be looking for a manufacturing partner in the US. We would not be shipping products from Germany to the US.
Why did you start by building a D2C versus a B2B brand?
COVID, in all transparency. So when I started working on Ethosa, the idea was finding a more sustainable alternative to hotel amenities. So I wanted to come up with this solution that would put an end to the plastic toiletries I was showing a couple of minutes ago, whether they're big or small, and also removing water from the manufacturing process of these products. But as I started, COVID hit at the same time. Hotels and Europe went into lockdown, so I could not conduct the primary research I wanted to at the time. And therefore, together with my co-founder, we brainstormed, and with people spending a lot more time at home, looking for ways also to do more self-care, to entertain themselves, and be more sustainable. We thought it would be a great opportunity to go to market with a direct consumer proposition that would engage the customer also in the DIY process of the product, which is a growing trend in the industry.
What's the biggest challenge or pushback you've had so far?
So waterless, while it's one of the biggest trends in the beauty personal care industry, and I also know that because my background is in consumer market research, and I used to work with the giants in this world, the Unilever, Colgate, Palmolive, Procter & Gamble, you name it. So I know this is the big thing that's coming up. But it's still, and especially in Europe, comparing to the US market, it's still quite early days. So there's a lot of education that is required. And we need to bring that switch into consumer habits of using shower products. So there's a lot of awareness work needed and a lot of education. So obviously we do need quite some resources in order to be able to conduct this exercise in the different markets we want to penetrate and operate in.
Have you guys identified what community or communities benefit the most from your product or the service that you guys are providing?
Yes. Up to now, with the product prototype, which was only one formula, so only for well-balanced skin, the main target audience was more around sustainability. So people that are looking to reduce their bathroom plastic waste, but also their carbon footprints. So very much around sustainability. Now that we are about to launch the different products targeting very different body skin needs, we're going to tap into skincare niches as well. So very specific audiences such as people suffering from skin sensitivity or other types of skin related problems.
Just kind of more of a follow-up question to that, because I think it's, definitely makes sense, like exactly what the benefit is happening right here. But is there a specific community that you guys have been able to identify that has very much claimed that this is exactly what we're suffering? A very specific community, whether it's like a specific set of dermatologists, or whether it's even like a social media Facebook group of like people who are really struggling with like a lot of these skincare conditions and issues. I'm looking for something like that, something where you can like really leverage partnerships. Wondering if you guys have anything like that.
Yes, so that's something that we're looking at the moment as we speak. We are going to implement a skin type questionnaire on our website, which is going to help people understand their skin type and help them with product recommendation and also overall lifestyle recommendations. We are also looking into different Facebook groups where indeed people are speaking about very specific issues to be able to target these people. I mentioned the skin questionnaires, the groups, and again, yes, we are also quite well connected to skincare experts and dermatologists, and we are in conversation with different people at the moment to also make sure that we have these statements from people that are accredited within the space and that are trustworthy, if you want, so to reassure future customers.
Any last questions, guys, for Ethosa?
Could you provide a little bit more specifications in terms of what is required for this pilot to launch that you mentioned earlier with some of the hotels that you were looking into?
Yes, of course. So the beauty of our product, of the powder, is that you don't necessarily need to reactivate it with water to turn it into a gel. You can activate it directly under water. So you can literally pour some powder onto your wet hands and it will automatically activate and foams and you can lather yourself. So what we are looking to bring to hotels is actually the powder itself in dispensers. So customers or guests would only have to take a little bit of powder from the dispenser and start lathering themselves. So what we need, the manufacturing process of the powder is not an issue at all. This is something we're doing at the moment and it's easily doable, but we need to invest in dispensers. And when the hotels we're speaking to are quite large, so they have a couple of hundreds of bedrooms, so it would be quite a significant investment in terms of like getting the supplies to conduct the pilot.
What's the price point of sorry. Go ahead, David.
It's Gabriel here.
Gabriel, go ahead.
I just had a last quick question on what I think you said on the TAM was around $8.5 billion for the total addressable market in the first couple of slides. Yeah. I'm curious, you raise the 600,000 pounds, you do your trials, you get a few more formulas out there. Where does this go? What do you see as longer term? What market are you owning? Do you see already an exit, or is this build the company to something big? What are you thinking for longer term?
Yeah, that's a very good question. So for the couple of years to come, obviously it's growing the brand, becoming a global brand. So we're not only going to stop in Europe, we're going to expand to the US. We have conversation as well with a distributor as we speak in the MENA region. And Asia is also on the list, since we have some interest from investors in the area who would also like to bring the concept there. So the idea is to become a global brand, and the ultimate goal, and as I said earlier, I'm quite well connected in the industry. So we already had some early conversations with the likes of Unilever Ventures, for example, and as I said, as I know how the R&D process work in these big companies, they would they are all interested, but they would never start it themselves because it takes them years to launch a product. And I have some concrete examples on that if you guys are interested. So we know they tend to acquire startups. So the idea is to be on their radar, and as soon as we're big enough to be acquired by one of the big boys.
What's the price point compared to just other comparables?
Yeah, so I can give you the point of reference, our starter kit, which comes with a forever bottle, a durable pump, and a set of refills. One refill is equaling up to 45 washes, up to 45 showers. It's 1990 pounds. And then once you subscribe to our subscription model, our refill starts at 6.30 pounds. And as I said, it's up to 45 showers.
And that is comparable how to just a traditional body wash?
So if you take a standard body wash with quite a large bottles, they usually retail between, again, I'm taking the UK as an example, but 4 or 5 pounds. So we're not that far away.